Now turn to Section 2. Section 2. You will hear a tour guide talking to some tourists. First, you will have time to look at questions 11 to 16. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16. Hello and welcome to Edelwarn Palace Estate. The map I'm just handing out. There you go. You're welcome. Please pass the rest of those around for me, would you? Thanks ever so much. Now, where was I? Yes. The map James was kind enough to pass around shows the entire grounds of the estate. The bus is parked just here at the entrance gate to the estate, where the two guards are standing either side. See? We'll make our way in on foot, as no public vehicles are allowed beyond this point. We're going to head straight up the main road towards the palace itself, and on our way there, we'll stop to have a look around the gallery, which is about halfway up. You see it there on your map, I'm sure. Then onwards to the palace, and we'll watch the changing of the guards. As the off-duty guardsmen make their way back to the residence of the guards, so too will we, by following the road just right of the palace on your map. The residence is on the corner, just before you come to the maze. We're privileged in that the guards have kindly opened up their doors to us so we can get an insight into how they live. After we spend about half an hour there, it's off to the maze we go, where we might spend a good deal longer. Well, where some of us might anyway. Opposite the maze, on the other side of the road, down a lane leading off the main road, is a delightful animal sanctuary. Oh, I do beg your pardon. That's not the animal sanctuary at all, but the archery range. Yes, the archery range, and we'll stop there next. Most of the sports and activities are on the other side of the estate. See, you have river fishing, the cricket pitch, and the golf course over there. That's the golf club, by the way, at the end of the lane. We'll be lunching there a little later this afternoon. It's a beautiful area overlooking the forest and lake, and you can see the golf course itself right beside it. But back to the archery range now, and on from there we'll be stopping off at the observatory, which is more than 100 years old. It's on the way back to the main gate just after the animal sanctuary. Yes, there's the animal sanctuary and the birds of prey exhibit, which is unfortunately closed at present. We might take in the animal sanctuary after lunch if we've time, but I think we'll avoid the petting zoo, which is up that lane towards where the deer graze. Now, on our way to lunch at the golf club, we'll cross over the main road to the opposite side to the observatory and visit the botanical gardens. I think you'll agree that by lunchtime we'll certainly have worked up a hunger. Don't worry. It's only a short walk from the Botanic Gardens up the lane to the golf club. No more than 5 minutes, I'd say. Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 17 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 17 to 20. Now, after lunch, you'll have a choice of activities. Should you want to play golf, there's the 9-hole par 3 course, which is good for intermediate players who have some experience. But I strongly recommend the pitch and putt course for the complete novices among you. If golf isn't your cup of tea, you could partake in a game of cricket. Designed for people of all fitness and ability levels, our cricket matches are all about fun and having a good time. Please don't take it too seriously. I guarantee first-timers will love it. For those of you who just want to relax and let the world pass you by, you can come fly fishing with our expert fisherman John, though only if you have been fishing before. And depending on how long we spend doing activities, as I said before, we may or may not have time to visit the animal sanctuary after lunch too. For those of you who are less than keen on sports, however, and determined to see the animals, you can go there straight away and spend the afternoon in the company of some furry friends. Your final alternative is a cruise on the lake. The boat takes you on a journey all around the circumference and then back to the northeastern side, where you can don your togs and take a dip in a specially heated section designed to make swimming there as pleasant and relaxing an experience as possible for you. That's the end of section 2. You have half a minute to check your answers.